we started, we like came up with different ideas. We didn't like them, and then we didn't have an identity, so we actually were just like throwing ideas around in the dark. Because
but there was one idea that I always kind of wanted. It's very easy to have a brand and base it off just the logo.
Yeah.
But like I wanted to go like a bit backwards and base it off something a little bit different, where it's just a red sticker. I always was fascinated by going to the corner shop, walking into the corner shop with £1.50, always getting a Rubicon mango, a Snicker bar, some penny sweets, and there's red stickers everywhere. So the main logo for this brand, Lone Culprit, is a red sticker.
I've got it somewhere.
And
here.
So it's on that side, yeah.
It's always placed randomly on the back, and it looks like
at
someone's just
angle.
Put a red sticker on,
100%.
which is meant to.
Because what happened the other week, I was wearing, I don't know who was wearing it. Someone was wearing it, and someone said, "Oh, you got the red sticker on the back of your thingy." And it was like, yeah, that's why we put it there, because it's more brand awareness. It's like, oh, wait, that's on it. Do you know what I mean? And that was one of the ideas, but we just didn't know how to articulate the idea and just make it come to life into a brand.
I think you came up with the name. I have no idea. I haven't actually asked you. How did you come up with the name?
I don't know. I sat in a hole. Yo, guys, it's like vocal pickups. When you're out to go and get a name for a brand, it never really comes. With vocal pickups, I came up with it on a drive from Cannock to my house.
Did you pull over and then write a note?
No. Well, yes, I did.
One of them.
But I was driving and I thought, vocal, pick. You pick vocals. How about a vocal that you pick up, vocal pickups, and that's how I came up with that name.
And then you just know.
Yeah, and then you just know. But with Lone Culprit, like, it was something that just rolls off the tongue. It doesn't actually mean too much. Like, in terms of like, one of the reasons why I came up with the name was because like I felt like quite alone when I was younger. Yeah. As sad as it sounds.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I felt quite alone when I was younger. So it's like alone, and then culprit is like, it's a meaning in itself. Huh?
Bad man.
Yeah, blood clot bad man. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how the name sort of like came about. But it was us riffing, and then you had like a brainstorm one night. Yeah,
red sticker, I'm off. Like, end of 2022, I think. I was in a bad place end of 2021. And I think being in a bad place, as bad as it is, makes you more creative. And I use my art as like therapy. I've never had proper therapy. I just use the art to like,
express yourself.
Yeah.
Because you did have that one.
The page.
You had like a page.
Which
actually, it was sick.
It was popping at one point.
How much followers did you get to?
26,000.
And it was like all organic.
But I was getting 1,000 a day, and Instagram took it down, and that was it. I lost hope.
Rightly
with it.
so, though.
But I got it back, but it was never the same after that.
Because Instagram just nerfs the.
Exactly.
You go against the algorithm then.
And some of them were true, and that's often a tangent. But I use my art. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time I feel like sad, I get my iPad out and I start creating.
But it makes sense though. It's a way of expressing yourself.
Exactly.
Like I was talking about this earlier. And art, like, you can't bottle it up.
No.
Like, you actually feel better when you go out and express
yourself. Like, people use music. You probably use like YouTube videos or any sorts of creative outlet you have to express yourself, and you put it into work.
Yeah.
That's just me. I put it into work. And I wait, where was I? What were we talking about?
What? How you your art?
The art.
Yeah.
I went off on a tangent.
No.
Yeah. So end of 2022, it kind of came to me with the few ideas. Like, I had 7 designs, I think, but for some reason it took me the year to just like think things up, and I was like, nope, don't like that. And then
at
some
one
stuck
point
with
I
me.
thought we were just going to give up on the idea.
I really thought it was done, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, we were still friends.
Yeah.
But,
but we suck.
It was like, this is a bit dead. Neither of us wanted to tell each other. And we were like, it's quite cool.
Let's just see what happens.
But end of 2022 snowballed. Like, I did 7 designs. I was cat sitting at my cousin's. I was like,
Cat's
Ramel.
lit, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, cat's
It
lit.
bites your ankles.
Yeah, it did bite my ankles.
And I said, Ramel, I've done 7 designs. Like, come down. Like, come and see what I've done. And you really liked 3 of them. You've got one of them on.
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Okay.
That's one of them.
But this isn't out till like next year.
No, you shouldn't be wearing that.
I'm really, guys,
He's the worst.
I'm really bad for wearing designs that aren't out. Like at
He
Childish,
said, I'm not going to wear this.
Hates me.
No.
If it looks good, I'm like.
But it's the fact that you say, I'm not going to wear this. I'm not going to wear this, and then it pops up in a video.
I'm so sorry.
Not going to wear it.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I mean, this was one of the designs, right?
Uh-huh.
But this was designed on a t-shirt, on the back of a t-shirt, and we just had so many t-shirt ideas. And then should we take it back to like how we came up with the actual design on it?
Okay, so
how
it kind of like all it's weird how it all like worked together. So you had like
Can
a
you
design.
see that?
I think, yeah.
Can you see it?
So basically, that design came from like obviously an idea that you presented.
Yeah. I put a shot on the front with big writing on the back of a t-shirt.
So like we're sitting in the living room, you showed me that and I was like, wow, okay, yeah, this is sick. And then when my mind just like, I have like a moment where I stare into space and my mind explodes.
You do
like,
that.
Okay, yo, this is it. Okay, this is it. Like this is it. So essentially the drop that we're basing this off is called Voice of the Community. And the first drop is called Martell Stores. So originally it was just a store, but then like a random store that you came up with. But then we sort of based it on like a real life store. And this is the exact store that I used to go to when I was younger. So that £1.50 was spent in there. So we went on Google Earth, looked at the store, and then I was like, oh my god, look at this.
That's
and you
it.
were like, okay,
that is it.
Yeah. So it probably took you like a week to even like.
I mean, I painted it really nicely on my iPad.
Yes.
In a watercolor.
Sorry, carry on.
Watercolor design, and it was meant to be on the back of a white t-shirt, like really soft print looking. And you went, no. I want to do a crew.
So so this is where we go on to like strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So I knew it would look good on the front of a crew neck, but Marley was adamant like how long were you saying it?
My mind didn't like that.
2.5.
I designed it
about 2.5 weeks, was it? Or
no,
till we had the first sample, was it?
Till we had the sample.
So this was about 2
I
months.
said let's do it, but
it's not going to look nice.
Why is it on black when I've painted it to go on white? Just my brain just didn't like that.
But you know when you can just see the vision.
See, this is what it is. Strengths and weaknesses. It literally is because I get stuck on like a design idea
as well,
and I won't budge from it. You push me to do that. And we had the design. I said to you, what are items that like remind you of your childhood?
Yeah.
And we put them in there.
There's also like a few Easter eggs in there as well.
There is a few
because
Easter
just
eggs.
put it in perspectives, we're actually a year ahead.